A very warm welcome to all our viewers to this Times Now special broadcast. The BJP has released a list of 20 names for Karnataka. And of course, Karnataka is a very important state when you look at the national picture as well, with, of course, among the southern states, the BJP having quite a large prominence here, especially considering their performance in 2019. Joining me today is the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai, who this time happens to be one of the candidates for the Lok Sabha as well. So firstly, congratulations and thank you for joining us today. I would like to start off by asking you, how did this really come about? Because from you being the Chief Minister, of course, again contesting Assembly, now back to contesting, or rather going to contest the Lok Sabha elections. Tell us about this transition and how it's going to work out for you.
See, this is the schedule, not a transition. Every time we get an assembly election, after that exactly 1 year, a schedule of Lok Sabha is there. But however, I think 1 year is a very big time in politics for the performance and incumbency to fall out. It is very evident. It has happened so many times during Ramakrishna Hegde. The party which has lost in Lok Sabha came back to power in Assembly. In 2013, we lost very badly. Around 40 seats we had. But we came back with winning more than 18 seats in 2014. Similarly, in 2018, we could not come to power. But however, in 2019, we got 25 seats out of 28. So, always people choose, and their choices are different between Assembly and Lok Sabha. And a lot of water has flown in last 10 months after the Assembly election. And now the mood of the Karnataka, the nation is, both are same. They want Modi back for the third term. And the performance of Congress government in the state is very pathetic.
Okay.
They are unable to give water to the drought-prone areas, including Bangalore and remote villages. Totally they have failed to deliver to the problems of the people, and their promises are totally half done and not really up to the mark, and people are really disgusted. There is zero development in the state for the last 10 months. Hence, the comparison is there between the performance of Modi government in last 5 years and totally 10 years in at the Lok Sabha level, and his programs which are directly going to the needy person, and it is going up to the saturation. And looking into the problems of the people, Modi has structured the programs in such a way that every family is taken care, right from giving food, to the water, to the housing, to the toilets, and to the gases and electricity. Therefore, there is a comparison to see here. And
so before talking just about the comparison between these elections, from your perspective in itself, is this on a personal level your decision, or are you doing this for the party? Tell us about that dynamic.
No, see, I was a MLA, and being an ex-chief minister, I was doing my job here. Party has got its own methodology in selecting, and through that methodology, they thought that to win a Lok Sabha seat in Haveri, where majority of the MLAs are from Congress, it's really a challenging task, and they selected me to take up this challenge.
Okay.
And I have agreed for that.
So what's going to be the talking point in this election? Is it going to be like 2019? Is it only going to be driven by the Prime Minister, or are there going to be other talking points?
Yeah, especially in Karnataka, there's as I said earlier, there's a comparison between the performance of two leaders and two governments. One leader, Narendra Modi ji, who has kept up his promises through his programs and through his welfare schemes, and bringing back the country into economic surge despite of COVID, and the international name and fame the country he has brought in, and he is leading the country from the front in all directions. There is a huge infrastructure coming up. He has done two things. One is taken care of the people who really work and toil for the development of the country, like farmers, laborers. Second thing is he has made the economy really move through the infrastructure. So what he has thought about next 25 years, he has laid a very strong foundation, and he has touched every family, every heart of the people. The lowest rung, bottom of the pyramid is taken care. Therefore, more than 13 crores of people are lifted from poverty. This never happened in this after independence. So that is Modi's, you can call a development magic, has been felt at ground. Whereas Siddaramaiah, it is only blah, 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 sloganeering, big speeches, and no delivery. It has been also felt. So there is a huge gap now. It is the pro-incumbency to anti-incumbency. There is a yawning gap, and people are feeling in day-to-day life. Therefore, this time we are going to better up our performance than last time.
Let's talk about a few other seats for Karnataka. Some interesting changes have been made. Former BJP president, doesn't find a place this time around. You also have a situation where you have a doctor, CN Manjunath, who makes his way to Bangalore rural, contesting directly against DK Suresh, who is considered a formidable force in that region. There is also Pratap Simha, who does not get a ticket. You have somebody from the royal family making his way. Talk us through some of these seats, how the contest is going to look like, and what was probably the thought process behind these people who've been selected.
See, especially two Lok Sabha seats, wherein the new blood and a fresh idea has been brought in. Modi ji is always trying to bring in new blood and fresh ideas in every election, be it assembly or Lok Sabha. That's exactly has been done as far as Yadvir Maharaja is concerned, Yuvraj is concerned. It's a new blood with the very, very large culture and heritage and legacy behind it. Mysore Maharaja was a benevolent Maharaja. He has really strived for the development of the entire South India. Irrigation, industries, education, reservation for women, and reservation for the Dalits and backward class. Before independence, if any princely state has been done, it is Mysore. Therefore, he has worked out towards social justice goals as well as economic goals in such a way. That's how this prosperity we are seeing in this part of the state. And there is a huge respect for the family. And Yadvir is also a very young, dynamic person who is involved in the public life for last 1 decade. And that's a fresh blood which has come into here. And the new idea is to bring in people who are successful in their profession, who has done extraordinary in their profession. Mr. Manjunath is really a Mavic as far as medical administration is concerned. I still remember that when Bill Clinton was the president, he had sent a team of experts just to see how the Jayadeva Institute of Medical Sciences, how it works as far as cardiac area is concerned. And they were astonished that we could do the open heart surgeries and other operations and other medical operations in such a low cost compared to what they do it in US. So it's a model for the poor people and the common man, and he has saved lakhs and lakhs of people's life. And it is the Sanjeevani for the people who have got heart diseases in the state, as well as people come from not only outside Karnataka, other states, but people also come from Pakistan.
His background, of course,
people come from Pakistan, Bangladesh, and other countries for the expertise which we have at the affordable price. And he has been working 24/7 for almost 3.5 decades, and he has made a name for himself. And it is not just a medical science, it is the administration in medical science which is necessary for this country.
Okay.
And that expertise has been brought in, and he is going to represent not only the Bangalore rural, but he is going to represent the real medical administration of the country.
Okay.
So a new idea has been put in here.
I agree with you, 100% when you say, of course, Vadiyars are very well respected in that region. I also agree with you when you say the kind of name and fame that Mr. C.N. Manjunath brings with himself, Doctor. But both have no political experience. And of course, one comes from a political family, but no real political experience on the ground. So, Mysuru, again, the Congress is pretty strong there. You have rural, once again, is strong. Can people, both of them, who don't have real experience, can they really do it for the BJP?
See, in the past also, people with this kind of a background with a clean slate, no political baggages, people love and like to have it. For example, in Bangalore itself, when K.S. Hegde, the former Supreme Court judge, was contested, people used to say that, how people are going to elect a judge, but he won with thumping majority in the same Bangalore. So the people of Karnataka and people of Bangalore, Mysore are really matured enough, and they don't lose this opportunity to elect somebody who is really very well succeeded in their profession, as well as they got a clean slate.
So somebody like Mr. K.S. Ishwarappa coming to the fore and saying, well, people who are Hindutva firebrands are all being ignored now in the BJP. He's taking jibes at the family time and again. How much of all of this do you feel that will really dent the BJP?
Let me put it very straightforward. Ishwarappa is a old horse. He is a senior leader of BJP. And when High Command said that you are old enough not to contest MLA, he very gracefully gave it up. Therefore, he made a claim of his son's MP. And but however, the party felt otherwise, looking into the surveys and other things. He has been hurt. In the fit of anger, he has told so many things. But he, being a totally senior man who has built this party, very sincere person, I think within a day or two, he will come to the terms and he will work for the party.
Considering the fact that, of course, he has represented a large chunk of the backward community for the BJP, you feel, him continuing to be, in a mood of frustration, which is just going to dent the party?
I'm sure that he will be reconciled.
Okay.
And people from Delhi is also talking to him. I also been talking to him. And I know me very well that party interest is the paramount for him also. But however, he wants to register his protest.
Okay.
Because he has gracefully given up his MLA seat. He wants to do that. But I will say that in front of the camera that nothing has been lost for Ishwarappa and his son. There is a good future for both as we discuss these things. And I'm sure that he will realize that, and a new role is going to be dawned on Ishwarappa as well as his son. And that will be taken care.
Okay. And I want to come to the Congress party here. They are taking jibes at the BJP now, saying that there has been a situation where the BJP in the past has spoken about dynasty as far as the Congress is concerned. Now you have in the NDA, the JDS, which is a family party, is what they claim. And then they're also saying that many of the decisions that are being taken is being taken by the Yediyurappa family. So how is the BJP going to really, now come out and say that, the Congress are dynasty?
I don't have much to say as far as JDS is concerned, because it's a party by its own standing and independence. We have got a seat adjustment for the alliance. It's a strategic move, that's all. But it doesn't mean that we are all out for so-called dynasty and other things. But as far as decision making is concerned, it is not just Yediyurappa and his son. It is the entire core committee of Karnataka, core committee at Delhi, and election committee at Delhi, and as well as parliamentary board will take. It's got a different levels of decision making, and it is just not Yediyurappa and his family. It is a very democratic process, right from the constituency to the parliamentary board, there are 4 or 5 steps which the party will take a call, and party will not only take a call on just on our reports, but they have done a lot of independent exercises has been done, and they have taken a view on that.
So talking about the southern states and how they are reacting to certain decisions that have been taken by the centre. Now we've seen the statements that have come in from some of the DMK leaders, some of the Congress leaders like Mr. D.K. Suresh, saying that finances are not reaching Karnataka or the southern states, and probably having a separate country is a possibility right now with how the BJP is dealing with this.
See, Congress people are frustrated. Failure after failure, failure after failure. It has really brought in frustration to their leader as well as these people. They don't see the future, their future there. They don't see the light of the end of the tunnel. And being in such a situation, out of desperation, they make all these statements. And as far as finance is concerned, we have proved more than 10 times that it is almost double the UPA 10 years and 10 years of NDA. It is more than double. It's almost 3-4 times more money has come, and records are there to see. So it's a greatest, very big lie the Congress party has been telling, and they think that telling the lie for 100 times they can really fool the people of the state. Enough of...
You feel this funding issue is going to resonate in the elections in Lok Sabha?
No, not at all, because these people are telling lies. At the ground level, see, I'll tell you for one example. After Modi has come, Ayushman has come. Before Modi, there was no Ayushman, there was no funding from Government of India. So more than almost 1 crore of people are taking benefit of it. Now what those people will feel? That these people are telling truth? Every 5 kg which is being given to almost 1 crore family, that is 4 crores of people, it is coming from Government of India, Modi's government, 5 kgs. Now what they will feel? These people are telling right. And more than 60 lakhs youths have been given Mudra loan from the Government of India banks. They know that these people are not done anything. So, and Kisan Samman, 67 lakh farmers have been given 14,000 crores in last 4 years. So what the farmers feel? So therefore, ground realities are totally different. These people are trying to make a big lie, and the development is there to see. We got smart cities, we got Jal Jeevan Mission coming up here, and we have got highways, huge highways. Yeah, I think even press people have experienced about the roads in Karnataka. What were the roads about 10 years back when UPA government was there? What was the state of national highways?
The intangible aspects are not being considered by the Congress is what you're saying.
Yeah. See, lot of railways. More than 7,000 crores has been invested in 1 year. In UPA, it was just 700 crores in 5 years. There is comparison to see. And Congress people think that people's memory is short. Because of the experience what they go through, people remember it for a long time.
So another aspect that definitely needs to be touched upon is because the Congress heavily relied on the guarantees in the assembly elections, and probably that was their testing ground. They did it again in Telangana, it's worked for them. The freebie culture as such, we've seen that happen in Tamil Nadu as well, and that's probably not even as guarantees, that comes in as before election freebie. So how does the BJP look to counter this?
So there is no need to counter that. There is only one simple question to be asked. Okay, you give freebies. At the same time, you should make provisions for the freebies. For example, in Karnataka, the Chief Minister himself says that 54,000 crores will be kept for freebies. Now, the question is, you bring another 54,000 additional crores for the development. Where is that money? At what cost? Entire development has been stopped, stand still.
Has the BJP been able to really put this across to the people, sir?
We need not, Congress MLAs are putting it across. Congress MLAs are saying that we are unable to go to villages and people because we have not done anything, we are not able to give drinking water. We are not able to give compensation to the drought affected farmers. School buildings are halfway through, hospitals are halfway through. State road department is not even filling up the potholes. The whole situation at the village level is very seriously, people are suffering from that.
Okay. So the notification for the CAA has happened. How do you think the southern states, especially Karnataka, is going to really view that? Because there has
It is
been,
not a
of course,
question of southern state or northern states. It is not a state by state. It's the entire country.
Yeah.
It is just a simple citizenship giving to the people who have suffered in the neighboring countries, and they are the families are from Indian origin, and they are minorities there, and we give citizenship, honor, and all the facilities. It is just that.
Where is the opposition saying that it's
They are
trying to
telling
polarize?
no, they are making a big issue that it is anti-minority. I want to know how it is anti-minority. Indian Muslims is nothing to do, CA is nothing to do with Indian Muslims. But these people are making hue and cry for political reasons and vote bank. This is how the bankruptcy in the opposition.
They're questioning citizenship based on religion. Is that even required? Why can't it be, without any religious aspect?
It is not a question of religion, it is a question of majority and minority. And 4 or 5 religions have been recognized by Constitution of India. They are doing caste politics, subcaste politics. They have broken the entire beautiful social fiber in the states. And Rahul Gandhi is talking of caste censuses. So what it means? Caste census means after that what? So you're going to give different programs for different caste based on the caste and population. That's what all is about. So you're going to divide further.
You're talking about caste census in itself. The state government has received the caste census, but it doesn't look like they're going to make it public before the.
See, it's a political stunt. Rahul Gandhi is making political stunt, and just to feed the ego of Rahul Gandhi, the report which was ready in 2018, Siddaramaiah was the Chief Minister, he didn't accept it. Now he is trying to accept it, and the order was only for education and economy. Now they are converted into caste, and that also they are not able to reveal it. The person who had completed that report has gone. Some other person has come and given his report, and he says that I use this data, but report is mine. How can it be? How can somebody's data can be a part of the report of somebody? It is really a laughing stock. They have made a laughing stock of entire census. And caste census is something different. And caste census is still the question before Supreme Court. 6 cases are there, whether Government of India has got powers or a state government.
Okay.
This being a case, they are making a political stand. That's why, just before the Lok Sabha election code of conduct, they have taken the report. They are not even revealing. They are not even brought it to the cabinet. So they are trying to hoodwink people.
Okay.
So they want to tell backward class that we accepted it. But what is there inside it? Whether it is...
They continue to maintain they don't know what's inside it. With some of their own leaders rejecting.
Then why they should accept it? Why can't they reveal it? I demanded that the backward class report, whatever it is, whatever worth it is, let them reveal. Let there be a public debate.
Okay. So last question, very quickly, I want to ask you to be a few weeks away from the Lok Sabha elections. If you could give us a prediction from your end for Karnataka.
Karnataka, with the alliance with JDS, I am sure that we are going to win all 28.
That's the confidence that the former Chief Minister of Karnataka is exhibiting. Thank you so much for joining us and wishing you the best as well for your Haveri constituency.
Thank you so much.